what would you say in your experience in dealing with high performing athletes is the hardest thing for you to do? Like what do they struggle with the most? Like in terms of like, are they not motivated to do the strength training because they just want to hoop? Putting that aside, like what is the singular hardest thing for you to get them to do?
It's the communication bit, right? And the accountability. I think it's like getting guys to buy into what you think, in your professional opinion, will like get them what they want, which is like, you know, a long-term deal and sustainability in the league, right? So it's like just getting them to develop work ethics. My whole angle is like I try to teach and empower them, like so independent of who is standing in front of them, they know what works for their body. That's like what I preach day in and day out. Like, forget the name on your chest, like, yo, take care of your body, right? Like, understand what it is that you need to be successful in the sport. So like, I think it's just getting guys to like buy into trust. And that comes with time. You can't force it, right? Like, you know, no one cares about how much you know until they know how much you care, right? So it's like, you got to kind of be there for them, right? And like, listen to them, empower them, give them a say in their treatment plan. It's their health, you know? But at the end of the day, you got to put your foot down and say, okay, cool. Like, this is what we're doing because I think it's best, right? Like, this is what, like, we're on a team here.
Yeah.
Working towards one goal.
When do you think, I guess at what point in the season or what was the day? Because I guess when you first come in, because you first started off with the G League team, right?
Yeah.
And then the second year you moved up to the Nets.
To the Nets, yeah.
So I guess when you first come in, I think Kyrie was on the team.
Yeah, there was Kyrie, KD.
Yeah, KD. So I guess were you still kind of in shock? Were you like, oh shit, that's Kyrie? The fuck I'm gonna tell Kyrie?
I mean, like,
you know what I mean?
Of course, bro. Like we hoopers, like I'm not gonna sit here and say like nah, but that wears off quickly though.
Oh,
You see them all the time, right?
They're human just like me. You know, they bleed just like me, man. You know, and like it wears off quickly for sure. But yeah, absolutely, those guys are legends in their own right, right? So like, yeah, but like I said, it wears off.
It wears off. Okay.
It's like, all right, it's a job. Like, you know, they don't need you to be their fans. They need you to hold them accountable and like you know, make sure that they're available to hoop, right?
Okay.
Like availability, like that's what gets us paid.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
what would you say? I asked you before, was the singular hardest thing for you to do for the athlete? What would you say from their perspective is like their biggest complaint about just generally in conditioning and like strength? Like, what are some big common complaints that you hear from athletes at that level?
Sometimes they hate the structure, like they want to do things on their own time, right? So it's just like having to do things when someone else says so.
I mean, they're employees if you think about it at the end of the day, right?
All employees.
They're all employees. They keep, I think sometimes they forget that because of how much money they
like,
I'm like, there's a big dog who's a billionaire owner.
This is work. This is work. It's work. Like if you treat it like work, then I think you would be more successful. Like this is your job. Like treat it like a job. So it's like you get an athlete, like the coach will give you your responsibilities. Like, this is what I want you to do. I want you to kind of run to the corners. I want you to be a great catch and shoot, 3-point shooter. I want you to defend at a high clip. But then like, you know, an athlete be like, nah, bro, like I'm better with the ball in my hands and this, that, and the third, right? Like, stuff like we've been through it. Like it's boring to be a catch and shoot. Like, you know, but like, yo, catch and shoot, 3-point shooters get money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if
3-and-D guys? 3-and-D guys get paid.
So
and you stay longer in the league.
OG just got $45 million a year for being a catch and shoot guy.
So so just like, you know, let's embracing your role. That's with any job, right? Like embracing your role. Like you may think you know better than your supervisor, but like you're not. It's not your role. Like that's your boss. Like respect it. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what kind of leads to any successful like kind of team like structures. Like respect like the hierarchy. You know, I'm not saying like just, you know, be submissive and not challenge and not disagree, but then like you have to disagree and then commit, right? Like express yourself. But at the end of the day, if that's my boss and this is his show, I disagree with you, but then all right, I'm gonna support you, right?
Yeah.
So